Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
The Coronation. We were just talking before we started that how fucked up would it be if they didn't just show us Toph immediately?
I know.
I'm going to be real upset if that happens.
They really teased her with us. I know. I've been embarrassed. We just watched it yesterday, so like it hasn't been posted about calling her Hammer. Like, obviously.
Yeah, that was ridiculous that we did that.
She would have been like 200 years old.
But in our defense.
But like she did look like her, and the voice sounded like her. That's what threw me off. And even though we were expecting Toph,
it still caught us off guard.
I wasn't expecting Toph. Not at that moment.
It was a nice surprise, though. I'm glad we didn't know it was her.
Great surprise. Great surprise.
It's just funny because, like, going back and, like, looking at that scene again, I told you before, though, like, you can clearly see it's a green outfit. It's clearly Toph. But, I mean, with that...
I'm going to get ridiculed by the time this one comes out.
And I'm going to comment back to them and be like, he's an idiot. I don't know.
Yeah, I
tried to tell him it wasn't Mama.
You don't ever stand up for me. You just throw me out to the wolves.
No, I'm going to get ridiculed, too. I think I agree. I'm like, is it?
We both... Yeah, I know. We figured it out pretty quick.
Yeah.
But this is awesome. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, just Toph in general. But I was saying, like, because you said at the end of the first one, I think, when we were talking, you were like, oh, maybe this is how Toph gets, like, introduced. Like, she's going to be... like, eventually just being there helping her because she's in the Earth Kingdom and fighting. But then I was like, in my head yesterday, I'm like, oh, well, after we watched the second one, when she was introduced, like, oh, well, yeah, we were kind of close. Like, she's in the swamps and stuff, but, like, she's going to help her. But then I'm thinking about, like, it still could be a possibility that she helps. Like, she does eventually go back to that fight club, essentially. But Toph, like, helped her, and she's just going to whoop ass in that.
She might.
That would be pretty cool. Just like, because that would make sense, though, because, like, Toph, that's where
Toph started. But, yeah, it's all going to depend on what happens in the swamp. Like, what kind of, like...
I also would like to see...
help she gives her.
Right. I would also like to see her, like, help her... Not only help her through her troubles right now, but also, like, just teach her better earthbending.
Yeah.
Like, how to fight like that.
Definitely.
That's just so goddamn cool.
Yeah, who was her Earth Master?
The originals.
No, not Toph. Korra.
I'm gonna say I said it with such condescension.
I know, yeah, like you're so disgusted with me. I know.
All right.
I know my Toph history. Come on, I love Toph.
I don't know.
It was like one of the Earth Masters, right? Like the old guy, the old man, something like that.
I can't remember.
I don't know what I'm confusing it with, but yeah, like who's better than Toph? Nobody. That's the correct answer.
And she can help him metal bending, too.
I actually wish Bolin was with her just because I know he can lava bend, but he's so like such a lovable guy. Like she would love him.
Yeah, of course.
And he would definitely be like worshiping her.
Yeah, but she would also be treating him like shit, like in a joking way,
and make him so great.
I just love how she was like, "Hey, there's Twinkle Toes." But what's interesting is that she's gonna have to tell her like Twinkle Toes is not there anymore.
Yeah.
Like she's assuming that Aang's still in there somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody commented that in like one of the other videos, we said something about her taking Zahir's bending way, and like she can't do that.
Yeah, we talked about it in the last one.
On camera.
Yeah, I believe so.
Sorry.
We might have. I could be wrong, but I know we definitely either on camera or off camera we talked about that.
I think that's cool.
I think we did talk about it at the beginning of the last one, but that does make a little more sense then. Let's watch it.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length. Damn it, I left my soda out there. Shit. I don't need it.
Tough shit. Guess you're going thirsty this episode. Imagine.
And master all four elements and bring balance to the world.
Much has changed these past 3 years. Mako is a bodyguard for the future Earth King Prince Wu, while Bolin works for Kuvira, the Earth Kingdom's interim leader, who has brought stability to a nation plagued.
That look is just evil.
She's the interim leader.
Alright, at least they're showing us this. That means we're gonna get a little bit of both, I think. They can't, they could, there's no way they would do that. That'd be so bad if they did that. Or Avatar Mojo.
So then the crowds are gathered, all excited to see my coronation, when all of a sudden
this guy sucks. But he's just like that one in the King in Avatar.
Yeah.
Go eat. Oh, she's hungry today.
Long of my royal lineage. It's the most dynamite 6-hour show you've ever seen in your life.
Shouldn't you be getting ready to, I don't know...
He really reminds me of Iroh for some reason, in general.
Mako?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar
They
look.
look similar. Handsome, young, dark-haired men.
Yeah.
Dude, Kooky Bass,
Firebender.
living the life.
Yay.
Getting excited for your big day?
Does a platypus bear poop in? Hey! You can't put bleachers there! There won't be enough room for the dance of the badger moles! Look, it's gonna go like this!
You sure that's the guy you want running the Earth Kingdom?
Trust me, we'll be sending a delegation of experienced advisors to handle day-to-day governing.
I see the prince is becoming accustomed to the burdens of leadership.
You know royals, they love a ceremony. Have you received any word on the Avatar's location?
Not yet, but I have airbenders all over the world on the lookout for her. I hope they find her soon. I'm concerned about reports I've heard regarding Kuvira's growing military.
Good.
They say she's throwing some of her dissenters into prison camps.
Well, she'll be stepping down tomorrow. We can worry about correcting any...
Oh, no, she won't.
And you're not worried about her handing power over to Prince Wu?
When Kuvira started cleaning up the Earth Kingdom, she knew her position wasn't...
Even she's looking at it.
She gave me her word that she'd step down.
Still, I'd feel a lot better if Korra were here.
Wouldn't we all?
Look at this guy.
Yeah, like I said,
Dark.
he's just like the one from Avatar. Like,
Help me get back into Avatar fighting.
not bad, but, you know, idiots.
My butt kicked by losers all over the Earth Kingdom. The world needs me.
I love it so much.
Yourself. The world doesn't need you one bit.
Avatar, I've stopped some really bad people from doing some really bad things.
Listen, when I was chief of police of Republic City, I worked my butt off busting criminals. But did that make crime disappear? No. If there's one thing I learned on the beat, it's that the names change, but the street stays the same.
So basically, you're saying that everything I've ever accomplished has been pointless. Fong's grumpy.
I'm the original Bei Fong.
So
The OG
you're
Beifong.
not gonna train me?
Well, I was planning on soaking my feet in mud for a few weeks. But I can't stand you being so pathetic and getting your butt kicked all the time.
For real.
All right. I guess I can help.
Thank you.
Want to hug something? Go hug a tree. We're here to work.
Yes, I love it. Just like the old days.
Yeah. Like, you want her to train you, but, like, do you really want her to train you?
You gotta be ready.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
And Eska's also here.
I see you have replaced me with a new girlfriend. Well done. She seems very threatening.
Oh, no, that's Kuvira. She's kind of my boss.
Boss, girlfriend, same thing.
We have
I don't know what's going on with that thing, pal. Wanna go unplug it? You can.
Never thought I'd be allowed back in the Republic City 4 elements. Reiko must have turned purple when Kuvira made him pardon me of my alleged crimes.
You're in upstanding.
And we're back.
Again, sir.
Upstanding is right! And don't forget to fill the extra bag with as many of those little soaps as you can grab. Love the lavender scent.
He's so weird.
Bolin!
Brothers.
Look at you.
My little brother got all important.
I know, right? I see myself in the mirror sometimes and I think I'm in trouble before I realize it's only me. What's it like working for Kuvira?
From what I've heard, she's pretty harsh.
No, I mean, she could be tough, sure, but we're turning around the Earth Kingdom like you wouldn't believe. You remember how bad Grandma's neighborhood in Ba Sing Se was? All that's completely changed. I mean, we are really helping people. But what have you been up to? Fighting crime, busting triads, chasing the ladies?
Not exactly.
Well, I've been working for Wu. And, yeah.
Classic rich entitled kid, you know?
Yeah.
Oh dear, Johan tells me your luggage is the luggage of the poor.
Well, I am poor.
Oh. Oh, I see.
You seen Korra yet?
No. She was supposed to come in with Tonrock, but he says she left this 15 months ago.
Every time.
No one knows where she is.
Mother,
Hello, Batar Jr.
it's just Batar now.
Was he the one that was doing, like, the sculptures and shit? Like the gothy one?
I don't know.
You must be sorry that you didn't come and help us.
I don't know.
No, he said mother.
No, I know, but it was her. That's what I mean, when they were back in the Metal Clan.
To Kuvira, doing good.
You're going to have to get over your grudge with her. I'm sure you've heard that we're engaged. She's going to be an official member of our
Oh,
family.
that's interesting. I forgot about that.
Be stepping down after tomorrow.
You'd prefer to be ruled by that royal idiot?
I hope I'm not out of order saying this. You're pretty easy on the eyes for a military type.
Take it easy, pal. She can whoop your ass.
Right.
Maybe get you a little upgrade. I've been living here for years. They love me.
I won't be needing your help.
We've reserved the presidential suite.
Well, I think someone is pulling your chain, gumdrop. See, I'm in the presidential suite.
Not anymore. I had you moved out.
Wait, what?
Jim, where's all my stuff?
We moved you into a very nice junior suite on the 7th floor.
Junior suite?
Something you should know about me. I always get what I want.
I think she's gonna be worse than we thought.
Yeah. I think she's gonna be just as bad as I thought.
The royal cabinet is here, Your Majesty.
Where have you been? My coronation is in 10 minutes. Where's everyone else? Where are the 7 sacred chests of exquisite finery? Where are my grandfather's taffeta pantaloons?
Sadly, most of your servants were scattered, and the royal things were looted after the queen was from office. So your coronation may not have some of the usual items, like the crown.
There's no crown? How can you have a coronation without a crown? How will people know when I'm officially the king?
We still have one of the royal jewels we can pin on you.
An earring?
Think of it more as a royal brooch.
You're lucky to even get that, pal.
Are you telling me that there are no dancing badger moles? No acrobat bell ringers? No horn-blowing announcery guy?
I hate him so much.
Agreed. Intimate, elegant ceremony. A wonderful day for your kingdom. Just try on the brooch, Your Grace. You'll see it will look beautiful.
Don't touch me.
Poor Mako's got to listen to this all day.
Okay.
All the time.
Bring it.
Bring it. She's like barely, hands still behind the back. Oh, she's the best.
Don't you two dunderheads ever forget.
Yeah.
Tell me what you did wrong.
Well, I was thinking that you were gonna...
Exactly. You were
Thor.
thinking. Go again.
Just do.
Or do not. There is no try.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
You think she's gonna teach her the sensing through the
If she can, maybe. That'd be pretty cool.
So incredible.
I feel like she's better now than she was.
Pathetic. Of all the avatars I've worked with, you're by far the worst. I know that's only one other avatar.
I was gonna say, what other avatar?
Hey, it seems like you're enjoying having someone around to beat up an awful lot.
The swamp benders out here really can't take a punch.
So, what made you want to drop out and disconnect from the rest of the world?
I'm more connected to the world than you've ever been.
She feels everything through him.
I can see Sue and Lin, Zalfu and Republic City. I see everything. You're blind compared to me.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Now rise, Wu of the Hu-Ting dynasty, king of all the Earthlands and glorious defender of Ba Sing Se.
There's Zuko.
Here's a Zuko, there's a Zuko, and another little Zuko. Fuzzy Zuko, funny Zuko, Zuko, Zuko-ang.
You reign.
I'm guessing that's his daughter, probably, he's with the current Fire Lord.
Maybe.
Thank you for that incredibly brief but very moving ceremony. I am touched by the love of my devoted countrymen who have worked so hard to restore their beloved leader to the throne. One of them deserves special attention. Kuvira, rise. For your service to the realm, I would like to present you the Yoshi Medal of Freedom.
That's the medal I want. No. Cut it out.
The royal pinky ring.
Thank you. And if you don't mind, I'd like to say...
Why not? We've got 6 hours to fill.
Growing up in Zhaofu with Su Yin Bei Fong, I learned that the idea of a royal family passing a title from one generation to the next was archaic. and innovation should be what drives a nation forward. It was the pathetic rule of kings and queens that caused the Earth Kingdom to descend.
She's got a little bit of Zahir in her.
It's taken me 3
Except she wants to lead.
back on track, and there's no way I will allow it to slip back into the Dark Ages. I'd like to make an announcement to the world. The Earth Kingdom is no more, and from here on out, this man has no authority.
Wait, what? But I just got the royal blood.
I have created a new Earth Empire, and I will continue to lead it into the
Empire never sounds good.
bringing about a new era of prosperity for my people.
Aw, Bolin.
Well, he thought they were doing good, but now he's just now realizing it.
Anyone who crosses our borders or stands in our way will be crushed.
First coronation ever.
That's like a challenge to the world.
Yeah, right?
Because I was really surprised. Won't this turn all the world leaders against us?
Relax, kid. What can they do? Kuvira controls the whole nation now, and Republic City is begging for the metal that we're mining. This train has left the station.
He's usually right about these things. What's this?
Now that's a nice-looking hunk of spirit vine. Let's take it back to the lab and get it stabilized immediately.
That's interesting that they have a spirit vine.
He's trying to study it. It's all over town.
That's true.
You look worried, Bolin.
Yeah, well, I just have some misgivings about how you kind of ambushed Tenzin and the other leaders.
You believe in the work that we've done for the people of the Earth Empire, right, Bolin?
I do, but...
Then stick with me. I'm going to need your help now more than ever. Raiko and the other leaders want to bully us into accepting some idiot king who will serve them but neglect the people. We have to stand strong against them.
I'm just not sure about this whole empire thing. It seems pretty aggressive.
Empire never sounds good.
What was that part about the crushing?
That was just some tough rhetoric to let people know that we mean business. Believe me, conflict is the last thing I want. Will you help me make history, Bolin?
Sound a little like Palpatine.
You're fulfilling your destiny.
You don't know that reference. God damn it.
Star Wars?
Yeah. I was gonna say Sue ain't gonna be happy.
I met with the world leaders, and I've come as their representative.
So now you're taking an interest in world affairs. A little late, isn't it? When the Queen fell and everyone was asking you to help keep the Earth Kingdom from falling apart, all you wanted to do was hide in Zaofu and let others deal with the consequences.
That's hardly fair. I didn't want to seize power for myself.
Which is what you've done.
I'm telling you, for the good of everyone, you have to step down.
I stepped up. I provide stability and equality. Tell your world leaders to stay out of Earth Empire business. We won't accept their hand-picked dictator.
What makes you so different? You're just another tyrant.
Essentially, yeah. That's why it's stupid.
I know what happens to cities who don't want to hand over control to you.
Then you know what's coming for Zaofu.
I don't get it though. I feel like, what army does she like?
She's been creating one.
I guess.
Brooch is alive. I know you must be crushed.
You know, that's to show up and just whoop her ass.
With me?
Don't worry about me.
Tough. I know.
Find a way to make it.
Good old Mako, my big tough guy. Okay, I just have to go on, move forward, take decisive action. Let's go shopping. Get rid of him. He's with her.
He's my brother.
Yeah, how dare you? I think I actually hate him more than Kuvira.
You aren't going to keep working for Kuvira now that she's going against the wishes of the entire world, are you?
You don't understand. Kuvira is helping out all the poor people in the Earth Empire. People like our family.
He's just like Palpatine.
I don't know, bro.
Okay, why don't you come with me and you'll see for yourself. We've done a lot of good, and Barrick is working on
Make it seem like you do good things to make it seem like you're, you know.
Crushing anyone who gets in your way?
That was just some tough rhetoric to let the people know that we mean business. I mean, Kuvira is basically just like Korra. She might seem hard to deal with, but because she's so passionate and believes in what she's doing.
It seems like she's just a dictator who's taking the Earth Kingdom by force.
Oh, okay, so you think your new best friend in there would be a better leader than Kuvira?
Well, no, but still.
Yeah, but you can control him.
Mako, I'm making a difference.
That's the whole point.
What are you doing, huh? You're just some glorified butler for some snotty rich bozo.
I'm sorry. I don't want to work for your glorious emperor and her military dictator.
I get both sides.
Fine. I'm gonna go back to my awesome train.
But mostly Mako.
Wherever we go. Enjoy licking the king's boots in your junior suite.
Can't believe him.
I know. Insulting another man, it's beneath low. But I think I know what would cheer you up. A visit to Little Bossing Say Fashion Mall. I'll buy you.
Go eat your food.
Yeah. Okay.
That was terrible.
Got tiny.
Maybe for you.
I love how her hair's just bigger now, you know?
I never realized how much I missed tormenting the Avatar. I wish you were putting up more of a fight, but it was still fun.
You were tossing me around like a rag doll all day long.
I know! And I'm an old lady. Imagine me in my prime.
Yeah.
I would have destroyed you.
I just don't understand why I can't get back to my former self. It's like I'm a step slower. I'm tentative. I'm out of sync. I just can't get back in the groove.
Probably carrying around that metal doesn't help.
What metal?
The little bits of metal poison
She feels
in
it.
your body. Are you trying to tell me you can't feel metal in your own body? You really are the worst Avatar.
I thought Sue got it all out.
Oh, my girls never really picked up metal bending all that well, if you ask me.
They're phenomenal at it, but that's just how good she is.
I gotta get it out. You can get it out for me, right?
Who do you think you're talking to?
She's the best.
We can go into the middle ring, and I'll let you pick out some new suits. Then we'll hit the boutiques in the upper ring for me. Where did you get those shirts?
Ace is right. Kuvira is my hero. They're selling them over there.
You can't sell that junk in here. This is the Little Bossing.
Not helping himself here.
Not the little king here. Respect the brooch.
Boo. I love when people get booed. It's always funny.
hilarious.
It really is.
Boo you! Boo you! Boo you!
Hold it a second.
Boo yourself!
I'm covered in juice. Get him! We need to get you out of here.
Get him. That was cool. Mako's good at his job.
They're not wrong. He's
a jackass. But, like Mako said, you know.
The royal palace.
And like I was saying before, you can control. That's what their plan is. Just he's controllable. Hey, look who it is over there.
It's a restaurant.
Hey, it's my birthday.
Yeah, you're right.
Coronation Day. You'll have another birthday next year, but I'll never have this day back again. Never.
Okay, you're losing it.
This is the worst day of my life.
Why? Do you really want to be the king? I mean, Kuvira might be a power-crazed dictator, but at least she spent the last few years working hard to make the Earth Kingdom somewhat better. If you were an Earth Kingdom citizen, do you think you're the kind of person you want as your king? What have you ever done for your people?
Asking the right questions, Mako.
I'm sorry. That was out of line.
No, you're right. No
You
one
needed
ever
to hear
talked
that.
to me like that before. I guess I'm just a joke who got what he deserved.
Oh boy.
Let's get you out of here and back to someplace safe.
Carry me?
No.
You want me to bend out this metal? You need to relax.
I am relaxed.
Yeah, right.
Oh, seriously? Your body is like a twisted tree trunk.
Just do it. I'm ready.
It wouldn't hurt if you would just relax. Stop fighting me.
I'm not fighting.
All you ever do, Korra, is fight.
going to have to do this yourself. Clearly.
She's not being upfront with her enough. You know, she's got to explain all this shit.
Why would I want poison inside me?
I don't know. Maybe so you have an excuse not to go back to being the Avatar. If you don't get better, you can't do your job, so you don't have to worry about getting hurt again.
What? That's ridiculous.
So wise, Toph.
Whatever. When you want it out, you can bend it out. I can't deal with all your issues for you.
Wait. What am I supposed to do now?
How should I know? Ask the spirit that brought you here. The good news is, if you're looking for a place to hang where no one will bother you, you picked the best swamp in the world.
She does have to do it on her own, though.
Well, yeah, she's Toph's obviously right. She's
Dead
fighting
right.
her.
100%.
Count on you three to bring Korra home.
These three.
You can count on one of us. I don't know about these two ladies.
I love Janora's look with the long, like that hair, her hair longer with the tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what is he up to?
From now on, developing this technology is
Oh,
your
boy.
number one priority.
This is going to change everything.
He's so smart and like so talented. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He's gonna build him whatever.
Yeah, and he'll do whatever the hell like anyone asks. Not that anyone asks, but like this is something he would probably.
Although
want to do.
Asami's on the opposite end, she's just as smart and can build everything too.
In a way, yeah, slightly different. He's like the hands-on guy. Well, I guess she is too.
Yeah, she is too.
Yeah, but like, I'm trying to think what they could be doing with that she would want to use. You know.
Some from the spirits, you know. Who knows?
What I mean though is like, is it going to be like obviously a weapon, or is it going to be like a defense thing?
I would assume, unless maybe she wants to be able to control it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, not let the spirits in somehow or some way. I'm assuming too, since it's a vine, Korra and/or Toph will be able to like feel that when they're in.
Kuvira should be able to too.
Kuvira,
yeah.
No, I know, but I'm saying since they're in the swamp right now, like Toph said, I can see everything that's going on right now.
It. Yeah, she knows what's going on. Well, that was such a great scene. Because you know what happened is Korra was just as annoying as she always is. Like, you know, when she starts things, and Toph was like just like how we are. It was like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. I tried. Figure it out yourself. You want to keep fighting me? Like, I'm done with you. You came to me.
Right.
I don't even know why.
I didn't ask you to come here.
Yeah, you just showed up here. What do you mean, what do I do now?
Yeah, right.
Get out of here.
And she's like she said too, it's like, yeah, you have to do this on your own. Like, you're fighting yourself over this. You're fighting not only everything else, but you're fighting. And I love what she said, how like maybe you're doing this, like subconsciously doing this because you're scared that you're gonna get defeated this time. You know?
She's definitely doing it. That's how she's emotional like that. That's what happens with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, she gets all in her head and she can't let go of things and like move past them too easily.
And like to this point now, since we're in the last season, I don't blame her here. Like in the past, I've been like, oh, you know what? Like, she was
this is like,
now it's
like when you have like a major accident, you don't want to drive, you know.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, you have to just do it.
Right, and not to mention it's that like times 10 because she's
times a billion.
Right. Yeah. She's supposed to be out there protecting the world,
and she's 17 years old, you know.
No, I think she's
or whatever she is, 19.
Yeah, but I mean, like for what she has experience. That's what I'm saying. Like she's got to be pretty messed up just because of, and they showed it like when the poison was in her, like and she was seeing Zahir and then she saw Amon and saw Unalaq and saw Vatu.
But it's nice to see, because I was kind of curious as to why everybody was kicking the shit out of her too. But so it is nice to find out that it's because she still has bits of the poison in.
There's
which
like a
I did
specific
think was
reason.
funny that Toph was like, "Oh, my daughters, they never were that good at metal bending."
Every time we see them, we're like, they're phenomenal at it.
They're the leaders of everything. Lynn leads the whole. She's the chief.
Yeah,
and Sue runs the whole other colony, whatever. What is it?
The Metal Clan.
Yeah.
Like
right.
You know?
They're not that good.
No. They never
really picked it up too well.
It's such a confident and cocky thing to say, and I buy it 100%.
She's like, we wouldn't even think about all that metal in you. Ah, you can't even sense the metal inside your own body.
You really are the worst.
You're
Avatar.
the worst.
She just shit talked her the whole time.
It's
I love
hilarious.
that.
That is what she would. That's exactly who I would hope she would grow up to be.
Yeah.
Especially after being chief of the police and everything else that she did.
By the way, it's a real sly move on their part to try and trick us at the end of the last one when they introduced us with her hair down, because then all of a sudden she has her hair up like normal here.
Right.
Because if her hair was like that at the end, we would have immediately been like, oh,
Right.
tough.
I know.
But like, I was also wondering, do you think that's the same voice actress?
I don't know.
Because that Avatar was years ago, so whoever it was probably grew up, obviously.
Could be.
And they're just changing their voice up for it a bit. Because every now and then I kept hearing, if it wasn't, props to whoever was doing the voice, because every now and then I would hear a little bit of the young Toph coming through.
It could very well be.
You know, just the way she, but it could just be the way her, like, the way she talks, you know? It was just reminding me of the good old days. But I love, like, too, she's like, I'm not even I'm an old lady. Imagine what I was like in my prime.
Yeah, I would have destroyed you. And I'm sure you destroyed her in this fight.
Right. I just don't know. I was thinking about it before, like, what Mako didn't say anything, but like what Bolin was saying, like I understand his point of view, like because I can't stand the boy king or whatever. What's his name? Wu? Yeah, Wu.
Yeah.
Like he.
Yeah, I hate him too.
He sucks, but like I kept saying, he's just like what's his name from the original series, that Earth King, because he's an idiot and hasn't done anything for his people. Yes.
Yeah, he's a pawn.
He just needs to be a better like figurehead, like, and let his council help him.
Kuvira's trying to. She doesn't like that. Like that, it's a handpicked by the rest of the world to run the Earth Kingdom. And she's not 100% wrong, but
no, that's what I was gonna say.
she's leaving out with Bolin, which is why I understand why Bolin is kind of behind her. But she's leaving out, and Bolin doesn't know what she's doing if they don't agree with her. Like
right,
where it's not just.
And clearly, she's up to no good because she's doing something behind the scenes.
Well, if you don't agree, then she she fucking puts you into like prison camps.
Right. Well, she went around. Did she specifically explain to Bolin how they helped people because they just she forced them into doing this shit, like signing these agreements. And
Well,
giving them
they
food.
probably really helped people that wanted that. It was only if the people didn't want the help that they bullied them.
That's not it though. She could have just easily went there and dropped off the supplies to them. She was trying to take over all their.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
And I don't think Bolin knows that.
Well, Michael said it to him
partially.
about her. Oh no, that was that was Sue. Never mind.
What?
About like not wanting to like gain the power, like knowing that she's just trying to gain power. So yeah.
Yeah.
Bolin might not know.
And you never.
But he's like naive.
You never go with Empire. Even if you're faking it, you never go with Empire because Empire never sounds good. But then again, everyone always fucking falls for it. So you know.
Yeah, they still love her. They're wearing their T-shirts.
Yeah, right. But like, I get it from their point of view, and it's smart from her perspective, because
she does seem like the stronger leader. You know.
Of course, because she's getting stuff done. But like you said, people don't know specifically how
what
she's
doing behind the scenes.
Like if that dude that she just forced into the deal from the first episode came up and like was like, no, this is what she made me do. You know.
No, we didn't do that.
Exactly.
She's too powerful.
No, but either nobody's going to do that, or if they do try to do that, she's just going to take them out.
She's going to silence them, yeah.
My point was, though, like when I tried to say, but I didn't want to talk too much over the episode, but like, she just puts herself in this power spot. Sure, she has like an army and like most people behind her.
Well, she was the interim leader after the Earth Queen was killed and before this kid came.
So she's got to basically.
She just took over.
Well, I'm thinking of from like Korra and Tenzin's point of view and Sue and all them. Like they have to find a way to prove to the people that she's not good, you know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, like then
it'll come out.
Otherwise, then she has all the power in her hands because she has the power of the people.
Yeah.
Which is always the downfall.
But that's always the case, and then there's always some kind of who you really are always comes out at some point. There's no way to hide it.
It could be something like I'm not saying this is specifically what I think's gonna happen, but it could be something like that guy from the village does show up and like try to prove.
Yeah, it could be.
You know, or like a couple of them do, and then she's like no, and then does something like fucked up to them. You know, but I think it's gonna have to do with whatever she's doing with this experiment.
It's like what they did with Amon when they tricked him into like showing that he was a bender.
Yeah, they tricked him in a way. Yeah,
like whatever.
Forced him
to have to bend.
Oh, I think I said it during the premiere though. Like by the end of this season, Korra's gonna be back at full strength. She's gonna come back and she's gonna defeat her and Kuvira are gonna have.
I guess it could go either way
showdown.
because if they're planning on ending the show and not do any more, they could end up killing her, and like to start a new Avatar.
Korra?
They could, yeah.
I feel like they're doing. I think.
Like, I don't think that like they're going to, but they could.
I think they just announced that they're doing at Comic-Con. They announced that they're doing a comic series on Korra. I don't know when that takes place. If it's gonna, I would imagine it takes place after this, though. You know, because I haven't heard anything about there being another Avatar, like any stories about another Avatar after her. So, and she is pretty young still.
Yeah,
so
she's very young.
They could do kind of go anywhere with that, but maybe that's what that comic will explain a little bit. You know,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.